And then Silver Beetle, let's do it. Let's play you down. Alright, so what do we have here? Le Poseidon. Wow, look at this. Absolutely insane. Welcome back to the channel, friends. I'm your host, AK, and today we're rocking and rolling with some more Decktamer, an absolutely brilliant and phenomenal game that we as a community have really been enjoying. And on the docket today, my friends, I'm excited to present to you the vaunted and anticipated 5th Descent. That's right, in today's video, we're going to find out what awaits us, truly, at the bottom of the abyss. Hopefully it lives up to the hype. Hopefully we can put together a fun run. We're definitely going to find out. There's only one way to find out, and that's, of course, jumping right on in. So we're going to do that, but before we do that, smash the like button if you're liking the Decktamer. Consider becoming a subscriber so you don't miss the next Decktamer run if you do like these videos. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. All right, so we got it set to Pioneer, and our destination today is, of course, the 5th Descent, where a shadowy and airborne creature awaits us. The depth is 10,000 meters. Location, the bottom of the abyss. No one reached the bottom and came back to tell the tale. But what if someone was simply stuck down there, unable to come back to the surface? Of course, no one would entertain such a foolish hypothesis. No one except me. Only one way to find out. Let's go. And for our starting unit today, we have a Quetzal, Furball, and the Tusked Gecko. So what I'm trying to do with these runs is use a different starter each time. I used Quetzal in the demo. I did a run with Furball, I think it was like 2 runs ago. But I have not done a run with the Tusked Gecko, so I think that's going to be our selection here today. And what do we know about him? Well, he's a 4/4 creature with the Life Drinker talent. So on kill is going to restore 1 limited use move. So that's Anesthesia for him, which will put the target to sleep. I mean, sleep is really, really good in this game. And then a decently powerful bites as well. I think maybe we can put together a limited use move kit around the Tusked Gecko. We'll certainly find out. Let's go. It's actually going to pair up well with the Amethyst Ant if we can lock it in. And sure enough, here we go. So the Amethyst Ant is all about keeping himself healthy with that Sleep Sucker trait. We'll have plenty of sleep across the team. I'm liking it. Alright, so first and foremost, our first battle, 1 of 8. We have the charming Hippopotamus. Always there to like greet you. Love that graphic. We also have a Hellrat and the Glowtongue here, which is kind of... I mean, Glowtongue's really strong. It has 6 HP. Ambusher as well. Tongue Wiggle and then Glow Lick to make the enemies vulnerable. I mean, it's a pretty good option, actually. Syringe Box, choose a talent or move essence. Can be infused into one of your creatures. So this is going to give us a free talent or move essence. Between like 3 choices, I do believe. And then the other path, we have the Beaver Monkey, the Shiny Trail Shark, the dangerous Shiny Trail Shark. That, 4 hits, deadly bites. It's absolutely brutal. And then we have the Boulder Crab as well with the useful Rocky Shell. And then in this branch, we have the Metabolism Shift. So choose a creature, give it 3 max HP at the cost of 3 speed, or 4 speed at the cost of 1 max HP. I mean, it can really help us get our Gecko super, super high. Or perhaps we could go in on an ant with that to just secure sleep. A little more broadly. I mean, I think the creature selection is better here. Glowtongue is super useful. I don't really like these creatures too much. I mean, the Beaver Monkey is decent. The Boulder Crab's Rocky Shell trait is nice. Can't die in 1 hit unless it only has 1 HP left once per battle. I actually think it's a pretty good fit for an ant with high speed. So maybe we go in this direction here and get Rocky Shell on the ant and then boost the speed of the ant as well. I think that's completely fine. Let's do that. Let's go. Right, so the Beaver Monkey coming down. This is actually a blessing. He's using Swift Scratch. And we have the necessary complements to take out the Shiny Trail Shark as well. And of course, the name of the game is Sleep here, my friends. So let's go ahead and get him put to sleep broadly. Bam. Bam. Alright, nice job. Got Torpidity stacked broadly, and since we outspeed them, we'll have a bunch of luck. He's going to hit first with Swift Scratch, which is fine, because he's about to go sleepy. Sleepy time for the Beaver Monkey. Bam. Alright, good hit on the Shiny Trail Shark as well. So let's go ahead and bite, and then for you, I think we can simply just take you out. Let's do it. Bam. And bam. Nice job. Alright, the Boulder Crab comes in. So he's going to weaken. Also going to hit for 1, which is completely fine. Let's go ahead and Trank Bite him. And then we're lucky we outspeed the shark, man. That deadly bite is brutal in the first battle of the game. Let's go ahead and take him out. Trank Bite is just so useful, man. I love the Amethyst Ant. Alright, so we can put you to sleep. Do 0 damage, but put you to sleep. Well, how about this? We go Trank Bite, put you to sleep. You refill HP and face. And then we'll go ahead and throw the Boulder Crab some fish. Let's go. Bam. Oh, I guess he hasn't dealt damage. Makes sense. That'll be okay. We can get him trued up in the next fights. Here you go, Boulder Crab. Get yourself a fish. We'll be claiming that Rocky Shell talent that you have. Sweet Berry and Emberfly. Alright, so plus 4 speed, minus 1 max HP. I'm okay with this. Let's throw it on an Amethyst Ant. I mean, plus 4 speed to make some really, really fast. And then, I'm pretty sure we want to go Rocky Shell on you, but let's kind of see. So, Stamina, when an ally is placed, regains 1 HP. We have the useful Nap trait on the Hollow Ape here. He's got a mutated Pierce move. Hunting grounds for some more food items. This guy right here, Narcotic Scales, inflicts 2 torpidity to all enemies and gains plus 2 armor. I mean, that's pretty good. We know what this guy's all about. Over on the other path, we have the Walrus Fish, the Tuba Bear, the Bulbfish, and Marafu. The Cowardly Marafu, that is. So, Feast. Spend 1 food to increase max HP for all creatures that like the food. I mean, this is really, really useful. I mean, who do I like? Like, the Hollow Ape with the Nap is super useful. Like, it really is. And he's a 6/6/5 creature with, you know, decently powerful abilities. This right here helps our whole team get a lot stronger. But let's see. Do we like any of these recruitment options? That's the question. I mean, Thick Hide, I'm good. You got no talents to speak of. Agile is nice. Explosion is terrifying. Especially if he leads with that. I think getting our ant population a little bit stronger and able to take a hit would be great. When an enemy takes damage, inflict torpidity to it. Narcotic Scales is super nice. I mean, inflicts 2 torpidity to all enemies and gains 2 armor and face. I mean, think about that on our hero, Ant. And then you have Nap here too. It's a way to, I guess, restore the HP of the gecko. I think you gotta do it. You gotta do it. So let's take Rocky Shell from you. Let's go ahead and throw that on our Speedy Ant. Our hero Ant in the making. Does reduce him to 1 HP. Let's see if we can get him shored up and trued up. Let's go with this path here. Right, Mano Mano and Fayardam is out there. This guy's kind of compelling. Maybe we can recruit him. He likes berries. We got a berry. And we do outspeed him, so I can go ahead and just put him to sleep outright. Anesthesia, get it. Trank Bite. Boom. Alright, very good. And let's see, let's get our ants out there that need a little healing supports. I mean, that's, of course, you. Let's get a couple of bites. Pull out the gecko. Let's get you in there to Trank Bite. Bam. And Night-Nights, Mano Mano. Alright, very good. So now we can go ahead and, of course, bite this guy down. I don't think I want to recruit him. So let's take him out. For him, he's got a strong body slam coming my way. And he's got 3 HP. So I think you got to get the gecko in there. This guy needs his HP back before he can really take a hit. So let's go ahead and let's get the gecko in there for a bites. We'll be getting Nap on him real soon. Alright, so here comes the Hollow Ape. Really useful creature. But of course, now we have our ants healed up enough. So he can't die in one hit, which is super useful. This is super good. So the Tusk Gecko can go ahead and get this kill, and that will refresh his anesthesia. So let's do that, and then for you, I think you go with the Trank Bite. Use that superior speed. Rocky Shell plus the ant is just quite nice. Alright, Psychotina comes out. Gonna bite. When an ally is placed, regain 1 HP. Well, we're gonna have to tank this with an ant. Let's go ahead and get the Trank Bite for you. Let's pull the Gecko out. And let's get you in there. For a Trank Bite. I mean, sleep is just so good, man. It really is. Alright, Trank Bite for you. Well, let's go ahead and... Be nice to be able to get 3. Alright, so let's do this instead. Let's go Trank Bite for you. Let's pull you out. Let's get you in there. To go ahead and Stunning Blow the Hollow Ape. To render him useless. In combat, that is, of course. Alright, very good. So he's going to use Pierce. Does 1 damage. Which is alright. We got to get a hit for 2 on him. Let's bite with you. Let's pull you out. 1 damage is not the end of the world. In fact, we can Trank Bite him twice. Put him to sleep. Could also just bite him as well. So if I Trank Bite him twice, it's going to reduce him to 1 still. So let's go ahead and just get the regular bites. Bring him down to 1. We can easily corral him to the team. And then Psychotina restores our hero ant, which is fantastic. But let's pull him out. Do we like Psychotina? Discards your hand and redraws as many cards. When an ally is placed, regains 1 HP. I don't necessarily think it's a great fit for us. The 1 speed is kind of off-putting as well. So the Gecko can actually put him to sleep with anesthesia. And then we can get a free heal. Got the synergy working together. Fantastic. Amethyst Ant refills HP in face, and that's how that one wraps up. Hollow Ape, welcome. Berry and meat. Fantastic. Alright, so gather food. Or try to hunt prime food. Let's just gather regular food. And let's see. What do we like? I've got 2 meats. I've got 2 berries. How about fish? Choose a food item. The fish. Alright, so we got the Tricaudal Hyena. And this is what I mean. This Giga Sting? I mean, the answer is yes on this. In fact, this is almost guaranteed the path that we're taking. That with our Gecko. Just think about it. Otherwise, we have Pillar Pole. Huge fan of Pillar Pole. We have another nap right here. Wow. When placed, gains protection, which is really good as well. Tree of Balance. I mean, a 5/5 creature. It doesn't really do our ants all that good. Because I like them having super high speed. We're going to take Nap from the Hollow Ape. Throw that on the Tusk Gecko, but just hang on a second. He's going to have to get restored. The only way to really do it is to heal him. So let's figure out what we want first. So Slusher, I mean, this is obviously the path. This guy is terrifying, though, for Battle 3. A move that hits for 7 is pretty crazy, man. Trade a creature with another one of the same danger level. I mean, this is the route you have to take. Giga Sting is, like, it's absolutely critical. Super necessary. Not to mention, he would be a strong option. Okay. So this is the path we're going to take. We need meat for him. I'm going to go and give our Gecko a berry. And then we're going to give him nap, so he doesn't have to worry about HP again. Let's go. Alright, Slusher. Okay, the hyena's out there. Tricaudal hyena. Naked worm newts. Also another... And this guy's kind of tough to deal with as well, especially with our deck. Gotta put him to sleep. And yeah, they're coming out swinging. Giga Sting with 7. Now that is, of course, a one-time use move. So it almost begs the question, do you sack the Boulder Crab here? Maybe. Because I can't absorb Giga Sting. We're going to take a loss regardless. Although the Amethyst Ant could actually get in there and put him to sleep. We'll get a Trank Bite on him, more like. Take 1 damage, right? So that's an option. We have the Hollow Ape. This guy has 6 HP. It's kind of tough. Boulder Crab is outsped. Pretty convincingly. I mean, he's definitely a candidate to get sacked. The question becomes... This guy has 1 HP left. So I'm going to have to get him out next turn. To take on a sleeping unit. Which leaves the Hollow Ape. So Boulder Crab has to go up against this guy. So here's what we have to do. Go Amethyst and Trank Bite. Boulder Crab against you. Hollow Ape against you. Go with the powerful Pierce. And let's make it happen. He does outspeed him. Right, good job, Hollow Ape. Takes a hit in return, though. And the Hyena. For all the power he brings to the table, can't quite take out the ants because of that rocky shell. However, does break through the rocky shell. But leaves himself open to be put to sleep. Now we're just going to get a steady flow of Needle Tail. So we're going to want to try to get this guy recruited as soon as possible. Okay, so Jump Scare is going to actually do 1 damage. So let's get the Trank Bites. Well, you gotta get out there, pal. It's gonna put to sleep. Well, let's do Punch with you. Completely fine. We outspeed him across the board. Right, good job, Hollow Ape. The lethal and just deadly Hyena gets put to sleep, which is great. Now we got Woolly Tamara. Having 2 speed or 2 vulnerability, or sturdy, excuse me. Knockdown. Okay. For this ants, we've got to try to, I guess, chip away at this guy. I think as I look forward, though, we're going to need the Gecko out there. And then we can pull him out. I could put the Hyena to sleep. Yeah, so we're going to have to pull the Hollow Ape. This guy goes to sleep. Could Trank Bite him, put him to sleep. This guy needs to get bit or hit with something powerful like Pierce to reduce him to 1. So I think that's what has to happen. And then this Ants did a great job. So maybe you do something like this. You Trank Bite him here. Pierce here. Trank Bite here. Puts him to sleep. We pull out this Ants. Get in our Gecko. For the anesthesia. And then we can start munching away at him to restore HP. In face, of course. Let's do it. Alright, knockdown. It does hurt, but anesthesia is applied. Hollow Ape with a good pierce. And the Amethyst Ant follows through with the sleep. Now, this guy's just ultra strong, right? Absolutely terrifying, but lucky for us, we get to add him to the team. I mean, these guys are really, really strong. I always kind of, don't want to use the term cringe, but get a little scared when I see him, for sure. Let's pull you out. Heal up in face. Let's get a bite from you. Let's have you do pierce. Gotta get a big hit on him, and then let's get some HP restoration. Just across the board, wholesale. Get the HP restoration. Boom. Alright, way to go. Alright, so now he's all boosted up, but still can't really dance with our ant, can he? However, Rocky Shell has already been used. So we do have to be a little more on the careful side. Maybe we could take this hit. We can do Trank Bite for nothing. We can pull the Hollow Ape. We can do another Trank Bite. Should give us another opportunity to heal. So I could actually do this. Trank Bite. Let's do Trank Bite there as well. It's what I love about the ants, their ability to keep themselves healthy with their useful skills. So we can simply just outspeed this guy. Let's go ahead and Trank Bite him. You could use a heal. This one could use a heal too. So Trank Bite. Let's go with something like that. Trank Bite, boom. So I can put to sleep. Didn't do any damage, huh? Well, regardless, that's completely fine because... No, at least we have the freedom to restore some more of our ant population. So let's get this guy out there. Let's go for the bite and the win. Alright, way to keep him healthy, boys. That away. And we get the Tricaudal Hyena. Absolutely magnificent fish and berries. Trade with the stranger. I mean, I do like the Hollow Ape, but... I mean, he's almost dead. Right? Otherwise, I could take Giga Sting, trade him. I mean, same danger level. We could get a danger level 3 unit. That's an option. The Hollow Ape, like, do I see myself restoring him? He doesn't have a talent. So I think you trade him in. You trade him in. Alright, we get Duck Nuck with Turbo, Momentum, and Piercing Beak. He's a 5/5/3 creature. I mean, you could do worse, but you could certainly do better as well. Alright, so what do we have here? We have Nemorphid. Check this out. So this guy has Mutated Strike. Deals 1 extra damage for every move and talent mutation this has. Okay, so that's fantastic. And then Evolution. Deals 1 damage to itself, gains a random talent or move mutation. I mean, friends, this is absolutely phenomenal for our boy, the Tusk Gecko. It is. Now, what we need is, we need both of these. So that means our Tricaudal Hyena here might have to keep Giga Sting, which is fine. I mean, it's a one-use move that is powerful. It's an option. And I say that because we only have 2 syringes. But this is... I mean, I can't think of a better unit to come across than this Nemorphid here. Gives 2 random abilities to a creature. Maybe we can tinker around with the Hyena. Or maybe we go with this ant as well. That's a possibility. What is on this lane? An unknown unit. Bleeding. When damage adds blood to your inventory, 5 uses this battle. Courtship. I mean, there's no question about it. We have a bunch of fish. We can make it happen. Got the defensive pillar pole here as well. I have 2 fish. I don't mind the pillar pole. We also have the terrifying Grimjaw. If you saw my last video, right? That thumbnail got a lot of comments. Yeah, scary stuff, right? Putting him on a thumbnail is bold. When placed, restores 1 use to the limited moves of its allies once per battle. I mean, this is definitely a tougher lane to take on from a fight standpoint, but we need this guy, and we need him yesterday. So let's be good. Let's do it. Come on, boys. I mean, it's so perfect. It just works so well. It's like the Tusk Gecko is meant for that unit. And okay, so we got Grimjaw. He's out there. He's going to hit for 4. Yikes, man. We also have Pillar Pole coming out swinging. We got a Razor Petal from the Plant of Mites. Now, this is, of course, where the Tusk Gecko is useful with Nap. However, he's only got 4 HP. So it's kind of crazy. The Hyena, though, has Giga Sting and could simply just take Grimjaw out, which is pretty crazy. I mean, I think you'd certainly do that. What a unit this guy is. Wow. Alright, so, for you, I think we can start whittling you down, getting Torpidity stacks. A Razor Petal is too strong for an Ant, unless we have our Hero Ant. I think this is where the Gecko... Gecko's just made for situations like this. He can take the hits, can do some damage, we can pull him out. Could actually just put him to sleep as well. Let's go for the bite. Completely okay with this. And then for Pillar Pole here. I mean, he's got 4. We're only going to do 1 damage anyways to him. Let's get an Ant out there to Trank Bite him. You bet. I'll probably recruit him. Giga Sting. Boom. Huge hit. Usually find myself in the receiving end of that one. But now it's on our team, which is fantastic. Alright, so we're outspeeding him. Let's go ahead and Trank Bite again. We got the Lunar Pronghorn on the field. A 7/6 creature with Body Slam, Earthquake, and Reinvigorating as well. I mean, he's got a pretty good skill set that does complement what we're trying to do here rather well. The Hyena can tank one of these Body Slams, but it does reduce his effectiveness greatly. I could pull him out and just refill HP and face, of course. Body Slam cannot be absorbed by our Ants population. I think what you need is you need the Gecko. You gotta pull him out. And then probably go for like... Inflicts 3 vulnerable if the target is slower. I mean, Trank Bite there, yes. The Hyena is about to get real tough once his HP is reduced below 2. But he is outsped greatly by the Pronghorn. However, it might give us the opportunity to shift him over. And I do have my Hero Ant that can take out this guy. So I think you probably need to get a pretty decent hit on him. For Duck Nuck, you got to get him out there. You got to go Piercing Beak. Actually, no, let's go Momentum. To raise that speed up. We can at least dance with the Pronghorn. Let's go. Needletail, nice. Alright, Momentum. Raise that speed and face. You bet. Trank Bites. Night-Nights. Pillar Pole. Alright, good stuff. Alright, Hero Ant. Here he is. So the Pronghorn is just ripe for the taking, man. He likes berries. We got berries. Get it. It works with what we're trying to do here. And now our number 1 priority, Nemorphid, coming out with the Mutated Strike. Okay. So we got a bunch of weak units out here. I think we need to restore HP right here. So let's go Trank Bite. We'll throw you a fish. You like the fish. I mean, hitting 6 with the needle tail. Think you get the hero ant out there. Go trank bite. And we just munch him down like we've been doing, essentially. So let's do this. Needle tail for you. Let's pull you out. Could probably just throw a basic ant in there, actually. Don't need the hero ant necessarily yet. Let's do this. Trank bite, boom. Mutated strike, completely fine. Needle tail, that's right, you bet. Take that. And pillar pole. Sleep sucker. Restores HP, and he's weakly stinging. How about a fish? A defensive unit is just great. I mean, it's good. It's gonna work well for us, frankly. A mutated strike coming down, but we can put him to sleep. The hyena did phenomenally. Did really, really good. In fact, why don't we do this? Let's put him to sleep. We're gonna do 1. So we're gonna hit him for 3. He's got 4. Lead to the recruitment opportunity. That's right, get sleepy. Boom. Trank bites. Restore HP and face, and a regular bite. The Nemorphid finds himself with 1 HP, and here we go, my friends. Just such a key recruitment right there, man. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. Got 3 units there. Alright, so this run is about to get a lot more interesting. Give the mutagen to a creature. Gets 2 random mutations. Okay, so what do we like? I mean, the Lunar Pronghorn with 7 HP and 6 speed is really, really strong. It's a good option. He's got some good skills. Earthquake to hit all lanes. We would probably prioritize the use of that. The Triconal Hyena is quite nice as well. With 6. And then we do have this Hero Ant that we've been tinkering around with. He's got Rocky Shell. Of course, his task is to Trank Bite. But what if he had a more powerful skill? We also have the Gecko, which... I mean, think about it. So once we give him this, 1 extra damage for every move and talent mutation this has. I mean, it's going to make this move stronger. So I think you actually throw it on the Gecko. Yes, absolutely you do. Okay, you got Fast Twitch Fibers. Always has +2 speed. Nice. On death, restores 2 HP to its allies. I mean, we're not in the business of letting the Gecko die. In fact, this run's probably toast if he does. But that's real good. Alright, so what do we have? We have the Silver Beetle and the Aberration. Okay, so it doesn't look like the game's going to give us the Gold Beetle. But the Silver Beetle, I've been told a couple of times about the Silver Beetle. So it actually like joins your deck and then you can play it and then it evolves creatures. I'm not sure how strong it is. My last run I did the Aberration. We made a really strong creature. That was really, really good. But it is kind of, you're rolling the dice just a little bit with it. Silver Beetle allows us to, well, it will allow us to evolve our ants and the Gecko as well. I don't know if anything else here evolves. Alright, so here's what we have to do. First and foremost, let's get our boy set up. Let's take Mutated Strike from you, yes. Let's take Evolution from you as well. Thanks, Nemorphid. Like, honestly, I'm happy you showed up. And literally gave us the 2 things that we need. Alright, so now he's like all set to go, right? Mutated Strike. It's gonna hit for... it's got 1... It's like 2, 3... It's gonna hit for like 5, which is crazy. Now I just need a way to get his stats up a little bit more. If we're not evolving him, right? I think this might be the time we can go with the Silver Beetle. I think it's fine. Can help get our ant population boosted up as well. So what is on this path for us? I mean, Bone Freeze. Spine Hog with Hydro Slap, Headbutts, Bash. Well, the Sleep has 2 Sturdy. That's Fruit of Might. 2 strength, 2 speed. What do we have for foodstuffs? We got a fish, 2 meat, and a berry. Otherwise, over here. Nightwalker, we got the Polaro. The Blizzard. I mean, I don't think that Aberration is a bad choice. I worry about maybe losing the Silver Beetle. I think maybe now is the time we learn a little bit more about the Silver Beetle. I chose this last run. I think we choose this one this run. I think that's completely fine. It's a way to at least get our Gecko evolved, right? Be it in fighter or not, I suppose. Yeah, for the rest of battle. So let's go with this. I'm not really too compelled by any of these units. So let's do our best. Just kind of go brute force, I suppose. Maybe add like Carnage Trap, Razor Petal, Soil Absorption. That's actually a pretty good skill set. This guy hits 3 times if the target has 0 speed. That's crazy. I mean, the White Reaper is actually pretty good. Good at just tanking speed. And we do have an extra meat. Maybe we'll go for him. Maybe. Alright, so here he comes. Razor Petal, Body Slam, and Onslaught. So that is a tough hit at 5. Definitely a tough hit. But this is why you have a guy like Pillar Pole. Right, the Hyena. Can get the Giga Sting. We can use the Pronghorn. Soon. Want to cycle him in soon. So I think first and foremost we go Pillar Pole. Get him down there, you bet. The Hyena could Giga Sting you and just take you out. I think you probably do that. In fact, he's hitting mighty. Doesn't even need to use the Giga Sting. Which is pretty crazy. We have the Hero Ant. I think we can start working down this guy with some Trank. Couple of weak stings. Either that or we go Amethyst Ants on this guy. And we get him. Probably have to get him put to sleep. 2 Trank Bites, right? Get him put to sleep. And then we can easily just throw him a meat and add him to the team. Before you just get Needle-tailed. And then for the Tide Weaver here. Stave that off with Mr. Pillar Pole. Could also use this. No, never mind. That would result in the death of White Reaper. Want to try to recruit the White Reaper. Weak Sting, boom. Nice job. Trank Bite, you bet. Onslaught coming down. Rocky Shell procs off. That's why you have it. Alright, Spinehawk coming down. He's got a headbutt. It's strong, it hits for 4. We tie him with speed. He's got 6 HP. I mean, you want a Trank Bite here, for sure. Could draw some cards. I could pull him out. The problem with the current arrangement is, if only he did not speed us, we'd be good to just keep you in, to just keep attacking. You got Duck Nuck here as a potential sack candidate. We also have an Ants. I mean, you could sack an Ants here as well. I don't much like that, but it's a possibility. In fact, we're looking at sacking like a pillar pole here as well. The hyena is... I mean, unless I heal up. We could heal up. I don't necessarily have to. I mean, pillar pole, I could throw him a meat. Bring him up to, you know, 4. Go back down. Otherwise, I could pull him out. Could get Duck Nuck sacked. I could also heal up the hyena. He does like meat. Would have to heal him twice for him to survive, though. So that's what I don't like about it, particularly. Could have him take out this guy. Could pull pillar pole, so we can cycle him back in there. I think we should probably do that. So let's pull you. Let's throw you right there. Let's give you a meat to heal up. You are pretty important to the cause. Let's go with a basic needle tail, trank bite, duck nuck. Sorry, man. Nothing personal. Alright, good job. Hyena. White Reaper, Night Knights, and the Spine Hog takes out the duck nuck. As we knew he would. Alright, so the Amethyst Ant gets the easy munch here. This guy's gonna bash. It's a move that we can at least withstand with an ant. In fact, it's good that he's using that move, particularly. So let's get the ant out there and trank bite him. You're going for the regular bites, and then we can recruit. Triclonal Hyena. I mean, he just needs more speed to really be super effective. And then I would like to get this guy in there and just pull him out. To heal him up. What are some other options? Because we want to use evolution with this guy, like, as much as possible. Get a kill with him and then use evolution again, right? Does he outspeed? He does not outspeed anybody. Alright, so we have to pull the hyena. We have to go pronghorn. Then he's got to go with some body slam action. You bet. Alright, bites. Trank bites. Yes. Let's do this. Alright, good job, pronghorn. Although he does take a hit. Alright, no big deal there. So, trank bites. White Reaper. Here's a little prime rib. Welcome to the team. Alright, so he gets just grossly outsped. Rocky Shell is already procced off. Let's go trank bite with you. Alright, so here's what has to happen. I don't much like doing this. I don't much like doing this, but it's what we have to do. So you gotta come out. You gotta go in. He's got Razor Petal coming in. Mutated Strike hitting for a monstrous 7. And I actually forgot about this. The fast twitch fibers always +2, so he does outspeed. So this is really, really good for us. We can just put him to sleep. And then we can evolve in face. You're getting put to sleep. Then you're going to refill HP. In fact, let's go with the regular bites. A little stronger. Let's go. That's right. Night Knights. Alright, good job. Alright, so now we can do evolution. We can do evolution. We can take out a target. We got this guy. Just cannon fodder. Through and through. Doesn't even have a moveset. I mean, I would be able to cycle to him pretty quickly. Do I want to take this guy out? I mean, probably should. What I'm trying to do is trying to figure out a way to get multiple uses of evolution. Because we can use it. I guess they all wake up. Yeah, we should probably just take him out. I'm going to hit him. This guy's got 2 sturdy, so it's going to do 0 damage. The bite. Alright, evolution. Trank bite. Boom. Completely fine. Alright, so what move did we get? I didn't even see it. Acquired state. Steal all the target's positive effects. Okay, interesting. I mean, not bad at all. Mutated strike hitting for a massive 8. This guy gets back up and does razor pedal. Alright, well, you want to pull him out to heal up, right? He's got 3 HP left. So I guess you gotta sack the Nemorphid. Wanted to kind of keep that bullet in the chamber, if you will, but it had to be done, I suppose. Not bad, Amethyst Ants. Way to go. And we got the White Reaper. A fish and a berry. Fantastic. Alright, so let's catch that Silver Beetle. Alright, so it's 1-1. Genotoxic. When placed, evolves as allies for the rest of this battle, if they can evolve. First responder starts the battle in your hand. Okay, cool. And does a scratch for 1. Okay, interesting. Only has 1 speed. So it's about as weak as I thought it would be. And obviously not something that I want to lose. We're going to have to play around with it. And see what it can do for us, I suppose. Get a food or get 2 items at the rest sites. We have the imposing Draconal on this lane. Death Sting here. Really, really powerful option. When placed, gains all the moves of all creatures of danger level 4 or lower. I mean, that's crazy. I don't even know, like, it's hard for me to even visualize what that does. We do have a berry and a sweet berry. I mean, gains all the moves, I mean, that seems insane to me. On this side, we have leftovers. It's a good way to keep everybody nice and propped up. I mean, it's plus 5 HP. We can spread it broadly. We could get, you know, you back up. We could get you back up. Or some combination of. Right? I mean, maybe. Obliteration, Signal Flare. Another Giga Stinger right there. Death Sting. We've got the useful Aspaceros. With Shell Regrowth. Stores HP to itself. Can be used 4 times. I mean, I think this guy's, like, insane. A 7/7 creature, though, is crazy. The Swamp Beast, as well, is pretty good. Can restore himself. And we got some fish. I mean, the units are better on this side. I think we'll have a tougher time winning with what we currently have. It's all about the Tusk Echo. Can he get it done? Can he hang in there? With his 6 speed, he outspeeds most of these units, except for likely the most dangerous ones. But I mean, hyper simulation is crazy. So we're all about discovery here, right? Like, I went with the Silver Beetle for the first time. We have this. I mean, let's go. Like, let's do it. We have to. Alright, so, he begins. In fact, the 2 fastest units begin. But instead of attacking with, you know, a super powerful Sky Strike, this guy's going to give Tailwind. Allied to its right, which, you know, right over here. Tusk Echo does outspeed the Sting Slug. So this is actually an opportunity. What was Mutated Strike hitting for again? So when placed. Okay, so this guy actually didn't get placed, right? But he's body slamming. Maybe we get the Silver Beetle out there. Maybe we can do it in this lane here. This guy is not attacking. Tusk Echo can always put him to sleep or just take him out. Probably just take him out. Alright, 6 speed. Pronghorn, you got the pillar pole. So remind me again, what is this hitting for? It's hitting for 8. That's a crazy hit, man. Let's get a weak sting. And then Silver Beetle, let's do it. Let's play you down. Alright, so what do we have here? Le Poseidon. Wow, look at this. Absolutely insane. Okay, so 7 HP, 8 speed. So he gets a nice speed increase. He gets Obliteration, Sedation. The target falls asleep so he can use it 3 times. Quiet Death. The target is asleep, doesn't lose its limited use. Well, that doesn't really matter too much anyways. We've got Mutated Strike. Again, just as powerful as ever. Evolution in Acquired State. I mean, the answer is of course yes, and what a cool card that is, man. I'll tell you something. Alright, fantastic. Not to mention 7 HP, which is exactly what you want to see with a strong unit like... Well, a strong kit, more like what he has. So let's go ahead and... I mean, I think you probably just sedate him. Either that or we go... I mean, Obliteration on him. We could do Obliteration on him. Throw him the Sweet Berry and just grab him. I think that's what we do. Weak Sting for you and then Silver Beetle. Suppose you can scratch. Could also just pull you out too. Yeah, let's just pull him out and get the Hyena in there. For a crazy Giga Sting. Doesn't even need to do that. Let's go. Alright, good job, Pillar Pole. And nice job. Alright, so, you, Sweet Berry, 100%, regular berry, 68. Get the Sweet Berry. Want to lock this in. Alright, we got the Tongue Biter. Hits 2 times. Does not outspeed, though. Definitely a guy to take out quickly. Deals 1 extra damage for every time this creature gets healed. It's going to hit for 3. But we do have the Amethyst Ant. I think the solution is pretty simple here. We pull the Hyena. Start with that. Amethyst Ant, get in there. Could Trank bite him. I think you go weak sting here. You go trank bite. And then for you, sedation, I think. Could also just mutated strike him and take him out, put him out of his misery. Or I could help him hang around a little bit so we can evolve. I'm going to sedate him. We're going to use evolve next turn. And then I'll kill him, and then we'll use evolve again. That's what I want to do. Alright, Blood Surge comes down. Amethyst Ant hangs in there, like he does. Alright, so. Pillar Pole, you did great. You did good. So let's get you in there. Trank bites. Then a regular bite. For you, Leposeidon. Let's evolve in face. Gains Ice Wall, okay. That's a useful one. So now he's gonna bite, but we outspeed him. When the opposing enemy receives a speed debuff, gain that much armor. Not bad at all. Let's go with Mutated Strike, his superpower move. This guy's sleeping on the job. Let's go ahead and bite him. What do you like, Swamp Beast? I do like your durability. Maybe we have the Swamp Beast. So let's go bite, trank bite. Mutated Strike, boom. Get wrecked. Go bites. Fill that HP. And trank bite. Now let's see, is he going to Life Pulse? No, he's just going to use Blood Surge. I could simply just put him to sleep again. Let's put him to sleep again. And then I can use Evolution and pull him out for a much needed heal. So Sedation. Yeah, get put to sleep, man. Then let's evolve again. Wait, since I killed that guy. Ah, his evolve form does not get. I see, okay. So that is a big difference. His evolve form does not get the restoration of limited use moves. However, we do have the Pronghorn here. This guy can help us out big time. So let's throw him out there. Boom. Good job. And let's go ahead and evolve in face, of course. And then we'll pull him out. Tell him good job. Wrap this thing up. Mutates and gains Tidal Wave. Okay, so we took 2 damage there. Is that so? Okay, so he's got vulnerability on him. Alright, I gotta be real careful. Why does he have vulnerability on, though? Oh, the opposing enemy. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. Gotta be real careful, man. This is certainly a game that you have to kind of... You want to think long and hard before ending your turn. Or committing to something. Let's go ahead and pull him out. Tell him good job. Almost messed around and lost our powerhouse there. And let's go ahead and throw a fish to you. Swamp Beast, very durable option. Can also heal up, which is useful. Got double berries. So restore 1 HP to all creatures, get a random food, or get 2 random items. Let's see, could we use some broad healing? I mean, the hyena could. You could use a top up. You could as well. Gecko could use it. Yeah, let's do it. Just rest a while. On our descent. Alright, battle 7 of 8. So we have the imposing Shadow Moth. Like, this guy's insane. 10 speed. When placed, deals as much damage to the opposing enemy as it has negative effects. We have the Great Shell. Super cool graphic there as well. For each negative effect an enemy gets, gain 1 strength. Crushing weight and then overpower. But of course, what we want to do here is we want to try to, as much as possible, Fortress. After using his status move, gains protection. He doesn't have a status move, but imagine that on our boy Leposeidon or the Gecko, right? So what we want to try to do is, let's try to extend the battle as long as possible so we can use as many evolutions as possible on the Gecko. Because we need his strike dealing a ton of damage, of course. And to do that, you need to use Evolve as much as possible. Him and the Pronghorn is the way, right? Otherwise, we have what? This guy again. When this survives damage, regains 1 HP. Mass Howler, Predation. Duplicates creature, the copy gets a curse. What creature could we really use a duplicate of? I mean, I suppose you. A compelling option. Otherwise, choose a creature, add a creature of the same species to your deck. But it doesn't keep the skills, right? It's not like, you can't duplicate it. It's not being duplicated. So I think this is obviously the way to go. We're going to outspeed a lot of these guys too. Although the Mass Howler, Lightbringer with Nocturnal Sun. I always like adding a Lightbringer. In fact, I always seem to add a Lightbringer. And not to mention, I mean, we're real close to the end. So we kind of want to salt this away just a little bit. So let's go. Has a random move that changes each turn. Okay, interesting. Okay, you can't use the last use move. Doesn't do any damage. This guy's gonna hit for 3 Blood Surge and then Predation for 5. Do we outspeed him? The Swamp Beast. I mean, we can take the Swamp Beast out. Simply put, can just take him out. Impediments. Last use move unusable. Which is actually fine because if we use Giga Sting to take this guy out. Although so much for kind of trying to salt this away, I suppose. Could also throw you out there. He will use Impediment on us, which is fine because, you know, he'll go first. Go Hyena here and then Pillar Pole there. I want to get this guy out there and I want him cooking. Getting as many abilities as possible, using evolution as much as possible. So let's do this. And I can straight up just use evolution. Could put him to sleep as well. Let's use evolution. Let's just do it. Let's commit to it early and often. The Hyena. With your good speed. When this survives damage, regains 1 HP. Well, you're not going to survive. 1 extra damage for every time this creature gets healed. It hits for 3. But we have the useful and powerful Giga Sting hitting for 10. Huge hit. And then Pillar Pole. I mean, either that or we go Amethyst Ants. Get him out there and put him to sleep. Start munching away on him. I think you probably do that instead. Our speed is not debuffed. Nobody's going to be debuffing speed, so you're only going to attack once. Which is great for us. Let's do it. Lock it in. Let's go. No move to disable. That's right. Evolution. Okay, Biohazard. Giga Sting. Boom. Huge hits. Trank Bites. Looks like we gained Torpidity as well. That's funny. Alright, Obliteration from the Lightbringer. Okay. So let's see. We obviously don't want to make a habit of... I mean, all these, like, on-death talents, dude. I'm not in the business of dying. My boy, the Tusk Gecko. We're just not. Wonder what the Amethyst Ant's evolved form is. The problem is the Gecko does not outspeed anybody. Could heal him up and we could absorb a body slam. I could pull him out. The Ant can get the Trank Bite to put him to sleep, but also himself to sleep. Which is kind of funny, but it does nullify his effectiveness. Then for the Lightbringer here, 6 HP. I mean, you got the Pillar Pole you could throw out there. Could also throw the Silver Beetle out there as well. But then he gets obliterated, literally. Okay, not to mention, all enemies are going to have vulnerable. What's in the deck that could outspeed? Okay, so, with the Lightbringer, we're kind of in a tough spot because we get outsped. I'm pretty sure that the Tusk Gecko, when it evolves, it has greater than 6 speed. I'm pretty sure. Not to mention more HP. So he could take a body slam if we evolve him. I could also heal up the Hyena to just take a hit from you. We could go Trank Bite with you. Although Obliteration's going to hit for 6. You have 6 HP. So that's not an option if we want to save you. It's going to hit for 4 against the Gecko. Be great if you just outsped. You could put him to sleep. Don't have any item options, really. I mean, I think this is pretty obvious. Just Trank Bite you. Put you to sleep. But then you have the Silver Beetle quandary. So this is kind of what I'm wrestling with. Because I need to get him out there to evolve you to effectively keep you alive. The Lightbringer with the Nocturnal Sun, right? But also losing the Silver Beetle before our final frame here would not be good. Before the final fight, of course. That wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be a good thing. But it might be the only option. Either that or I pull the Gecko, we sack the Hyena. I'm not losing the Gecko. I prefer not to lose the Silver Beetle. I could heal him up as much as possible, and he could take a body slam. Maybe that's what we have to do. And then the Lightbringer can take on Mr. Pillar Pole. I think that's what we have to do. So, Gecko, you're coming out. I'm not sacking the Silver Beetle, man. Not a chance. Hyena, let's shift you over here. Let's go Needletail. This guy likes berries, so does a Lightbringer. So you have to consume 2 berries. The Mass Howler isn't, I mean, huge fan of that unit. But we're going to have to give him 2 berries, which is a lot. Are we better off just sacking him? He's got 4 speed. The berries can be used for many things in the final fight, like healing and so forth. Let's do this. Let's go pillar pole here. Let's go encouragement. It's going to put him to sleep and reduce him to 1 HP. We can throw a fish his way. Just get another attack option. For you. I think we have to decide. Do we sack the hyena? I mean, it'd be nice to actually get something out of him. So, I'm okay healing him up. We're going to get 2 more food items. Gotta heal him up. Let's use Needle Tail. And let's do that. Definitely a tough round. A lot went into kind of figuring out what I wanted to do there. We had several options, for sure. And that's what we ended up with right there, man. Alright, so Mass Howler is sleeping on the job. Got the Amethyst Ants. Gonna face another Obliteration. Is this where you sack a Pillar Pole? I mean, he's super useful because he can take a hit for ya. Otherwise, you do have the Pronghorn. Could also sack an ant, I suppose. I'm okay with sacking an ant. That's fine. We actually match him speed. So let's pull the hero ant out. Let's move Pillar Pole over. And go Amethyst Ant here. Let's Trank Bite him. To at least start him along the path of getting put to sleep. Pillar Pole actually can move you over. He's going to hit for 4, though. Yeah, it's like, who do you want? The hyena. The ant's getting sacked. Is it Pillar Pole or the hyena? I think the hyena adds a lot of value with 10 damage. But defensive is also really, really good. Well, it's really, really good for 1 turn. I'm okay sacking Pillar Pole here, I do think. I mean, we have a pretty sturdy force in the Swamp Beast who can heal up, you know, can take a hit and heal up. I think Pillar Pole did his duty. Did his best. So let's go ahead and toss the Mass Howler a fish, I think. Either that or we get the Lightbringer, who's really, really useful. 6/6 creature, 7/7 creature. Obliteration, Predation. All enemies have vulnerable. I think I'd rather go with the Lightbringer. Although, maybe you can just go with them both. But then you are sacking food stuff that can be used to heal units in fight. Tough choices here, my friends. Definitely. Trank Bite, that's being locked in. Pillar Pole, sacrificed. Triconal Hyena. Tricoddle Hyena. I mean, I'm a fan of the Howler for sure. Let's throw him a fish. Sure. Let's get him. I'm a fan. He's got good HP too. And this is going to enable us to needle tail. But what are the chances that we actually get an ant? And if I don't, then we can't necessarily put him to sleep. I'd be sacking something else, right? So I think you probably have to just take him out here. Which I have the opportunity to do. But then we're going to get less evolutions overall for our boy, the Tusk Gecko. Who's not even in. He's in the discard pile right now, right? So it's going to be a long time before we actually cycle back to him. He did get one evolution. This fight. And it was Tidal Wave. Mutated Strike will be hitting pretty heavy. Yeah, it's going to be a really, really long time before we can actually cycle to him. So this is what we have to do. Let's do it. Alright, rip ants. Don't like sacking them, but you did great stuff, and we actually do get another ant. So this guy could get recruited. I mean, be another 7/7 creature. We'd be going into the final frame with a lot of creatures, for sure. Before I do that, though, let me see something. So, Silver Beetle, get out there with the Amethyst Ants, and what does he turn into? The Crystal Dragon Wasp. Okay, so what do we have here? Narco Crystals. Upon losing armor, inflicts torpidity to all enemies. Crystal Charge. Hits for 4, inflicts 4 torpidity to the targets, and Crystallization gains 3 armor. In face, of course. Okay, well, this guy's going to just body slam me. We do match his speed. We do get a full heal after this fight. So why don't we actually... Let's use that. I mean, that's a cool looking card as well. Alright, good stuff. I mean, good stuff. Absolutely. Let's pull you out. Let's shift you over. Let's go ahead and just end our turn right there. See if I can salt this a little bit. Maybe get one more round. Sleeping Shot. Inflicts torpidity for each damage dealt. So 2 stacks of torpidity. Okay. Does 2 damage. Completely fine. Let's use some life pulse action. Let's pull you out. Use crystallization again. Got enough armor. An interesting little, like, torpidity kit on the Crystal Dragon Wasp. Fantastic. Draws 3 cards, okay? So, interesting, but it does do 3 damage. So this guy, I want to see if this actually does what I think it does. Learns all the moves. Wow. My goodness, man. It actually does. That's pretty insane. That is super insane. You can get crystallization of... Oh, I see. Of all the units on the field. Got it. Okay, so that makes sense. Gains all the moves of all creatures of danger level 4 or lower. So, currently available in fight. I thought it was just all. Just in general. And looks like they maintain the same charges as well. Interesting. Right, learned something new for sure. Signal Flare. Now, it would be nice to use this, but it'll kill him. I actually would not mind at all using that. So you're going to hit for 3 and then draw 3 cards. We can Life Pulse and face. Crystallization. Let's pull him out. Yes. Trying to extend this battle just a little bit to cycle back to our boy, the Tusk Gecko. Especially if he keeps doing stuff like this. We have the Pronghorn that can come on in. Oh, never mind. So he can't use Reinvigorating anymore. Once per battle. He's already done it. Which is okay. We can do Life Pulse. I mean, this is only going to hit me for what? What was that? 3? Yeah, 3. We have 5. We're good. This guy's got so much armor. Why don't just have you tank it? Might actually eventually put him to sleep. White's Reaper. Okay, Body Slam coming down. He's got plenty. Alright, nice. And Silver Beetle again. Could get this Amethyst Ant. Yeah, why not? Alright, very good. We can go ahead and crystallize in face. So this guy's gonna hit me for 3. Get another sack of that torpidity on him. We got 4 durability. So, gonna be okay. No, it's not often that you just mess around in a fight like this, but we have the unique opportunity to do so. So let's just go ahead and keep crystallizing in face. And then we'll take this guy out. You served your purpose there, pal. Okay, can we get the... Can we get him? The Tusk Gecko. He's gotta be coming soon. Probably pull you as well. Let's go crystallization. This guy's gonna put himself to sleep. Boom. There we go. And to sleep he goes. Dreaming about a new move. Okay, we got him. Tusk Gecko. Fantastic. Alright, so, for him, in fact, this might be a no-go because... Right, we gotta get a kill. The Pronghorn doesn't have Reinvigoration, huh? I must have already used it. What's he hitting for? Just so I can make a mental note. 11. Okay, so he's hitting for 11. I mean, that's not bad at all. Ah, never mind. He does have it. I thought so. But I wasn't sure. But now we can evolve another talent. Which is fantastic. And crystallize as well. This guy's sleeping on the job. Myostatin. Always has +1 strength. Fantastic. Alright, he's going to use Last Surprise, which does 1 damage. Exactly 1. Well, there's no way to heal him up to prolong this fight. So let's just take him out. But yeah, Tusk Gecko getting real tough, man. It'll be interesting to see if we can take it across the finish line, man. This is the first time I fought the 5th Descent boss. Got a berry, got a fish. Compare that up with the remaining berry that we have. We do have the Ember Fly as well. Can probably lead the battle with this. Okay? Draw 3 cards. We, of course, will start with the Silver Beetle in our hand. You obviously want to pair that up, especially for the final frame with the Gecko, to get him evolved for the fight. And then we can do what we've been doing. Cycle him in and out with Nap. And then, I mean, it's all about making the right sacrifices. Duplicated creature, yes. So ideally, you get both of them, both tusk geckos, evolved in this next fight. I mean, the ability to, yeah, I mean, definitely duplicate them. Okay, what's the curse that you have? Timid always has -2. That's okay with this particular skill right there, right? We'll be looking good. I'm dizzy. I think I'll have to... Yeah, we're definitely going to rest. Heal everybody up. There's nothing else to do. So bring on the final fight. Let's go. Alright, it's the Lost Explorer again, as I anticipated. In all the years I've spent down here, I've never encountered another person, let alone fought one. Wish I didn't have to. Okay, so he's got the same message for us again. And the same general deck. And with this deck here, my friends, it's a really, really tough deck. It's hard to break through. Because what we find here, what happens with this one, is this guy right here. It's all about... This is what I learned in the last video. The one that really shook me. Is this right here. So Fortress, after using his status move, gains protection. He just uses status moves. That's what he does, okay? Well, actually, you don't really know what he's going to do because the game doesn't tell you another difficult aspect of this fight here. But I think getting him out of here is the most important thing because of this Fortress. That's why, right? You got to get him out of here. And he's got to be like our top target. And then, furthermore, to make things more challenging, this guy right here is going to copy. When an ally gains an effect, gain it too. That's positive or negative. But either way, he's going to get the same protection, okay? So it makes them really, really hard to kill, because if you use one move, right, just does 1 damage. And then Sprinting Tackle in my last fight. The first time I've been to the boss on the 5th Descent, allow me to kind of inform you, this is the first time I've been to the boss on the 5th Descent. However, to open up the 5th Descent, you do have to get to the bottom on Pioneer in either the 1st or 2nd Descent after you've cleared the 4th Descent, okay? So that's what I did. And it seems like we have a similar... Yeah, I mean, he's got the same deck, actually. He's got the same deck. Our deck is a lot different, but he's got the same deck. So, kind of applying some learnings, like this guy right here, Sprinting Tackle, does 1 extra damage for each speed up. Well, he's going to get some speed up as well. This guy has a really capable Tidal Wave. Crushing Weight, and he's got Rocky Shell. So he's all about, really, frankly, he's all about just staying alive. Shaking off hits that will otherwise kill them. So when an ally gets healed, he gains this. His Clawed Crab heals, I think. Yeah, with Crafty. Miracle Lick will fully heal team. Specimen 065B. So that's going to give this guy, of course. It's probably this one is the main one to try to kill. This Cogniville thing. I mean, it's so challenging. It really is. However, we do have Neuromophos. All creatures of danger level 4 or lower, which is all of these. So we can actually get... Gains all the moves. So what kind of moves does he have that we could use? Because if we use moves that attack everybody, that's an option. To take off protection and expose the unit behind it. I've got double Amethyst Ant. That, of course, we can evolve. The Silver Beetle. But I don't know what he's going to do. My guess is he probably uses Tidal Wave as a one-time use. And then not to mention, they are particularly buffed up this particular turn. Right, just one turn here and there for some of these buffs. So maybe what we do, just sack an ant. Maybe. This guy's got 9 speed, 10 HP, and can hit like a truck. Oh, man. Could also draw 3 cards. I think we start with this, for sure. Now, can I have more than 5 in my hand, I think, is the question. Your hand is already full. Okay. Well, I'm glad you told me, game. Thank you for telling me. Alright, we can use that a little later in the fight. I think this guy will definitely play a role. He will. He can learn all of their, like, cheesy moves. This guy's danger level... So they're all danger level 4. Right, like, we can get broad scale buffs and debuffs. We can get Miracle Lick as well. Think about that. Fully heals its team. Yeah, so this guy's actually pretty key. So Amethyst Ant. Like, what does it look like for ya? If we could get this guy put to sleep, that would be useful. This guy will always go first with status moves. Always hits first, doesn't matter the speed. So what he's going to do is he's going to use a status move. So Fortress procs off. That's what he does. So it makes it challenging. It makes it challenging. So how do we begin? It almost feels like you sack an ant the first turn and see what they do. Hopefully this guy uses Tidal Wave. When Nala gets healed, for each speed this has, it also has a strength. So they're not going to be healing. Give 6 speed for 3 turns to the ally to its right. That's probably what it's going to do. Then this guy just gets insanely powerful. I mean, 6 speed. I mean, Fast Predator is crazy, man. It's got crazy synergy. And then not to mention, this guy gets buffed up when he gets his speed buffed up, too. So he's going to use Enlighten. On him or him. Most likely on him. Yeah, he will use it on him. So if that's what he's going to do, then I think you got to come out swinging to try to take this guy out. He's got 6 HP, right? Not a crazy amount of HP. But of course, we don't really have... I mean, I could throw in both Amethyst Ants. We could evolve them. I could pull the Beetle back. But then we're leaving, both of our boys out there to just get slaughtered, it feels like. But of course, they do have the ability to add armor to themselves. But if this guy's hitting for so much, like he's going to be hitting for 11, not to mention all lanes. You have the Swamp Beast that can heal himself. I mean, it feels like... I don't think we have, we just don't have a good opening hand, really. So I think what I want to do to kick things off, let's begin with a Trank Bite. Amethyst Ant. And let's see what he does. Hopefully, he uses Tidal Wave. That is my hope. Alright, so he pulls that guy out. Spider comes in. Alright, Enlighten, just as I thought. So we actually will get the Trank Bite for a stack of Torpidity. Take away his protection. Bam. Wait, why does he still have protection? The effect can't be stacked. But now this guy's got 15 speed. And has Tidal Wave that really hits hard. Now we do have the ants in the Tusk Gecko. It's not the time. Not while this guy has Tidal Wave. Do I sack another ant here? I mean, we got plenty of creatures in the deck for now. If your team member uses a status move, regains 1 HP. And he's also reactive and crafty. Steals all the target's positive effects. I mean, that would be good, but not when this guy goes first. I mean, Deft would be a really good one to have, which of course he does have, right? Imagine that on our Gecko. By the way, it's like, shoulda, coulda, woulda, or wish I came across the opportunity to grab that. He's probably going to throw in this guy again. Cycle out a unit, throw that guy back in. Probably going to use Enlighten again, to be honest. Then this guy's going to have so many speed stacks, he's going to be one-shotting everything. But he's going to hit every, like, all lanes for 9, which is, I mean, that's crazy, dude. I've got to wait until he uses that attack. Hopefully we can get this Trank Bite off. Alright, so in comes this guy again, right? Pure Learning, yep. Just getting all kinds of buffed up. Alright, Crushing Weights. At least he's sluggish, I suppose, so his speed doesn't actually matter. Alright, well, at least the Torpidity stacks are stacking up a little bit. Alright, so we got 3 Torpidity across the board. So that is something working for us. Now, what could I do? I could throw him out there and we could use... Could potentially use Tidal Wave. Is this the turn that we attack? Could go Earthquake with the Lunar Pronghorn. Could go Tidal Wave with you. Although, it's not quite the buffed up version, is it? And then we do have the Gecko. I could throw him out, we could morph him. And he's actually got Tidal Wave as well. I think the question becomes, how does he respond to that? Because attacks that hit all lanes are useful in this case. Because it'll take off protection. Expose them for hits. These guys don't necessarily have a ton of HP. I mean, 10 on this, but if we can get one of these guys down, that's the challenge. This guy's probably going to use Enlighten on this guy. So his sprinting tackle is very, very strong. Not to mention, he'll have a sizable speed increase. I can't just keep sacking units. I mean, we do have 3 units that can attack all lanes here. What else do I have? We've got the Hyena with a big potential hits. We've got another Tusk Gecko. That's right, I forgot. We had 2 of these guys. Well, it's certainly where you want to employ the services of the Silver Beetle. Be nice to have them both. Throw them both out there. Evolve them both at the same time. I mean, sleep is effective, but what's it going to do if he can just pull him out, right? So I'm seeing an angle to use the pronghorn, this guy, and the tusk gecko. But then he's probably coming down with the tidal wave. Like, I know he's going to use it. He's going to use it eventually. And that'll be absolutely lethal. Especially if he's in this slot and he uses it. So I don't know if we, like, sack the swamp beast here. The pronghorn, maybe. It's tough, man. This one is tough. I'd feel a little bit better after this is gone. Now, Crushing Weight is a one-hit KO. He is sluggish, so he goes last, but still. The pronghorn's okay, like... Let's go Earthquake. Well, I guess he does match the speed. Let's go Earthquake with the pronghorn. I've got to wait for the right time to shine. So let's see what he does. Pulls him out. Goes in with Specimen 065P for a body slam. Crushing Weight coming down. Alright, well, did some damage at least, I suppose. He's waiting until I have a full field. That's what he's waiting for. Pretty obvious. Alright, so I've sacked 2 ants and now the pronghorn. We've got 4 units in queue, including an ant and a gecko. White Reaper, Swamp Beast. Do I have a way to survive a hit with the gecko? I don't. Man, this battle is tough. Like, props to whoever thought of this team to put it in here to torture players, man. I'll tell you something. We're playing real passive right now, but one tidal wave changes everything. That does 9 damage, right? It just changes everything. The Lightbringer's ability to go first, to apply Enlighten, will make it hit for 6 more, so 15 to everybody is insane. It's a one-time use. Somebody was also saying you can tame this guy. 0%. I've got maximum cards. The thing is I don't necessarily want to pull the trigger. So Rocky Shell with the Amethyst Ant, right? Like, that's one option that we have for surviving Tidal Wave. So it'd be nice to get him evolved. Mass Howler, you got the Hyena for the big hits. But if protection is applied, right? And then you have the mutated with the cursed gecko with a pretty robust skill set. Now, what do I do? I don't think you can full send here. If I go Tusk Gecko, I mean, it would be when he uses Tidal Wave. Unless I try to focus on putting them to sleep, that is. I mean, if he pulls some of these guys out, might be a decent time to pull this guy out. Can go White Reaper and Swamp Beast. Let's do it. I've decided to pull him out. So it's going to do 3 damage to all lanes. It's got Contagion. Enlighten. Could hit all lanes for 3 here. And then White Reaper, get out there with Bone Freeze. I don't really know what else to do. He's saving up Tidal Wave. I'm just, like, trickling units to him. Right? So this is what we have to do. Let's see. Yep, this guy comes back out. Alright, here we go. Tidal Wave. And... yep, the return. Well, at least that one bullet is out of the chamber, I suppose. Yeah, well, you were saving that up there, pal. Talking smack to me. Let's use this. Alright, he can't use Tidal Wave anymore. Crushing Weight, he doesn't have his speed buffs anymore either. So this is maybe where we can punish him a little bit. So you got the Hyena. He's got 6 HP, Obliteration does 5. Sprinting Tackle. I think the Hyena right here is a great spot. Because if he wants to apply this move, Enlighten, he's going to have to be here. Right? And that'll make this attack strong enough to kill the Hyena. It'll reduce him down to 1. He can Crushing Weight back in return. But I think the Hyena right here with the Giga Sting is fantastic. Wow, you know what I was going to do? Wish I had an undo button. I was going to get the Silver Beetle in there to evolve both geckos. And then we were going to come out swinging some Tidal Wave action. Could go with the Masked Howler. I've got an Amethyst Ant waiting in the wings. So we could go Silver Beetle. I could get one of these guys evolved. I could pull the Beetle back. And we could go Masked Howler or... I mean, I think, like, we certainly have to get one of these guys evolved up. Let's start with our ace. Let's go Silver Beetle. Evolve him. Let's pull him out. Poseidon. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so Giga Sting for you, yes. That was a bit of a misplay. Let's see how much it affects me, I suppose. A Mutated Strike hitting for a wild 13. But it, of course, will be just shaken off by Protection. Could use Sedation. Could use Tidal Wave. I think you gotta use Tidal Wave. Got another Tidal Wave right here as well. At 4 speed though, the Lightbringer can take him out with Obliteration. He cannot take out the Masked Howler. So let's do this. And... let's go. Alright, let's see what he does. Alright, so he powers everybody up, gets the crab in there. Okay, he's gonna use this, so he's got tidal wave back again. You serious, man? Giga Sting, take him out. Alright, he enlightens you. Predation, boom, we took him out. We took out the tidal wave user. This is big time. But these two still remain, this pesky bunch here, man. Alright, yeah, just buffing up. Just keep buffing up. Alright, so this guy's going to undoubtedly use Enlighten on him. That's what's going to happen. I need to outspeed this guy. He's probably going to try to Miracle Lick, but if we outspeed him... I've got an Amethyst Ant waiting in the wings. Pull out the Hyena. Get him in there. We can heal up Leposeidon. He can do a mutated strike. Be nice to have an attack that hits multiple times. And tough, too. Like a strong attack. I could also just throw the Gecko out there, right here. Well, then I betcha he just uses Body Slam and takes him out. So what I have to do is, I think we gotta prioritize healing up. So +3, yes. Get it. I mean, we got 2 of his units down. These are his final 3. And he's going to just continue to abuse these 2. I mean, he can steal positive effects. Which it doesn't appear that... It doesn't appear that, what am I trying to say here? It doesn't appear that protection is a quote-unquote positive effect. Which is interesting. We've also got vulnerable stacks on us as well, okay? So we'll be taking 2 extra damage. Obliteration is powered up at 6. But if he uses it, that's not a status move. We would get the kill on him. So what do we have to do? I think we got to move Poseidon over. Probably use our strongest attack. Which is, of course, Mutated Strike for 13. He's fully healed. He outspeeds everything. Now, he could conceivably use Enlighten on this guy. And if he does, I think I'm okay with that. It's going to make Sprinting Tackle hit really, really hard, but could also get in the Amethyst Ant. And then we'll have the Silver Beetle coming up. I mean, he outspeeds everything as well, right? And Predation hits hard. Not enough to kill him, though. So he could go over here and just Miracle Lick. Which is something that I certainly want to avoid if possible. So what are the options? Well, we don't really have any options. Unless I get our Gecko out there to do Tidal Wave, but he doesn't have enough speed. I guess he will have 6 speed. So he will actually tie speed. But he's got Timid as well, so 2 weakness. So it's only going to hit for 1. but it takes out protection. He just becomes cannon fodder if we throw him out there without evolving. I've got the ant who can certainly take a hit. Although I would like to use both of them with the beetle. I mean, we're surely getting the beetle. Yeah, we're going to get the beetle next turn. So I think we have to deal with these guys that we have. He might go for the full heal. Maybe. But if they shift him over... I mean, he's going to have to maybe sack his Lightbringer if he wants to do that. He's going to have to move over. Well, I guess if he moves over, moves you over, he uses Enlighten. Speed this guy up to make this lethal. He'll gain protection. Right? And that's where it's tough. Could put him to sleep, I suppose, given he can't be swapped out. I mean, when you outspeed everything, maybe that's what you do. Got 2 stacks of vulnerability. So obliteration hits for 8. But he doesn't outspeed, and if he uses it, he's going to take a hit for 5. And fall. Now this guy with 6 stacks of swiftness will have, what, 7 speed? Not to mention he's got shields up. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do. He's going to stay right here in mid and just enlighten this guy. Which will leave this guy to be just picked off. So maybe you do go with Mutated Strike. I think we should work to put him to sleep. Then next turn we can get out the gecko and the ants and evolve them. Well, actually, never mind. We wouldn't be able to evolve them both. We'd have to cycle the beetle again. I don't know, man. It's tough. This fight is very, very tough. I see what people have been saying in the comment section about it for sure. I think you go Mutated Strike and you make him move the Lightbringer over. That'll make him move it over, or... yeah, he'll have to move it over to absorb that hit. And that means Cogniville will go right here to receive the 6 speed. It'll boost him up to 7. He'll also have protection. Definitely where a broad area hit would be nice. Could also do Acquired State as well. But then I think he just uses Miracle Lick. This guy's almost down. Like, he's almost down. I'm going to use Mutated Strike with him. I'm going to use Predation with you. Do we heal him up? He still gets clapped by an obliteration, but at least he won't be enlightening the Cogniville then. So let's do it. Let's use Predation and Needletail. Alright, so he swaps him over. He's gonna heal him up. Uses Contagion. Okay. So, gets protection, of course. Alright, Body Slam coming down. It hurts. Needletail. This guy's got too many stacks. Okay. So, and then there was this. So he's likely going to try to get this Miracle Lick off. We outspeed him. Especially after the Gecko gets. So I need him to change so his speed increases even more, up to 8. I can use a Tidal Wave to take off any protection. We'll put him far left. Silver Beetle, get out there and evolve him. Thank you, Silver Beetle. Alright, you come back. You're down 1 hit point. Amethyst Ant can still take a hit. With Rocky Shell. So you have to go here and you have to use Tidal Wave. It's going to hit everybody for 2. The main function of that is, of course, to eliminate protection. Of course, this guy has healing items, right? He's using healing items now. And then we use Mutated Strike with you. And then I think we probably use Bite with you. Let's go. Something like that. Man, he's just healing. Healing up. Seriously. Alright, good hits, boys. There we go. What have you done? You killed my best friend. That's right, man. Well, you're getting on my nerves. Here comes the bites from the Amethyst Ant, but he does hang in there. He takes a poison hit. And then there was the Lightbringer and the Cogniville. The timid one. I think you can probably pretty comfortably go Trank Bite with the Amethyst Ants. I could heal him up for Rocky Shell. I mean, it seems like we have him in a pretty good spot here, but I don't want to be careless. So, Sprinting Tackle. So, what could happen is he could switch places here. He could use Enlighten to give himself protection, of course. And then just tank whatever we're hitting him with. But if we put him to sleep, then we should be able to have at him next turn. Right? So I think we roll out the sleep. He's not going to use an attack move first. Could go Contagion and take out the Ant, though. So do you heal the Ant? I don't think you can, man. I just don't think you can. I think you go sleep, sleep, bite. Sedation, sedation, bite. I think that's what you do. We should be able to prevent taking damage this turn beyond poison, which does 1, of course. Let's do that. Alright, get put to sleep, boys. Yeah, Contagion, yep. We knew that was going to come. Protection, yep. We know. Let's try to get put to sleep. Alright, nice. The ant does restore HP and face. That's huge. Alright, so now we gotta give... I mean, we outspeed him, though. So we outspeed him. So he has to stay protected up. He has to. But of course, they are sleeping on the job right now. So... I could pull the ant back. Let's go Quiet Death. Quiet Death and Bite. You gotta be kidding me, man. What a cheap fight this is, dude. I guess I should have saw that coming, but it doesn't matter, my friends, because we did it. At least I think. At least I think. The hero ant is the final one to fall, and yes, we did it. You have achieved your goals, but at what cost, man? At what cost? Don't ask me about cost, bro. That was a nerve-wracking battle. My heart was pumping the whole time. But we got it done. Poseidon built a really, really interesting and fun kit with him. But boy, what a fight. My goodness. I gotta, like, hats off to the guy that... or the guys, or the team, the men, the women that made this game. Absolutely. Like, that final fight, it's really, really cheap. He's got a full gambit of items, of course, as you saw there. And he uses them to just cheese the heck out of you. And we got the Chasm Horror. Okay. Quick Fist. When placed, inflicts torpidity to all enemies when placed. Uppercuts inflicts 3 knockout. Hits 3 times, inflicts 1 torpidity each time. Wonder if that's a new starter. 8 HP, 4 speed. Wow. Nah, never mind. It's danger level 4. We also got Needle Fang. Slow injection, 6/7 creature. It's not bad at all. And absolutely fantastic. Boy, is it good to finally get it. Beat the true final boss. We got that achievement. Absolutely fantastic. And the Tusk Gecko. It was the story of the Gecko, man. Building up that strong kit. This right here, the Nemorphid, once we stumbled across that, it gave us literally just barely enough to take it across the finish line. Learned a lot about the Silver Beetle in this one. Certainly had some misplays, but boy, did I have a great time. It's really, really good to get the win. Absolutely. Not to mention, get the win on your first time encountering the 5th Descent boss. I mean, maybe with a little asterisk on that one, if you saw the last run. The one with Grim Jaw on the thumbnail. Maybe a little asterisk, because it does appear to be, in a lot of ways, the same fight. But we got it done there, my friends. We got it done. I mean, definitely a long fight, right? I had to really, really think about it. You got to be real careful. And I'm just happy that we managed to get it done. Absolutely. You bet. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. However, my friends, it's about time. You know, we're past the 2-hour mark, which is a pretty crazy Decktamer run. But we had a nice and thorough and fun run here. If you enjoyed, of course, smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as well. Would love to hear from you. Would love to hear your opinions. And yeah, like, let me know. Let me know what you thought went well. And of course, opportunities for improvement. Also, let me know what you want to see next. So if I look at the new dive just real quick. I mean, yeah, we got this. Start out. Absolutely fantastic, man. The Lost Explorer. Fantastic. But I want to probably play around in our next run in one of these game modes. We've got them all unlocked. Maybe we can do one of these. Let me know which one you want to see the most. I heard some people saying like endless mode would be fun. Just let me know what you want to see. You guys are aware of the options. So thanks so much for spending some time on the channel today, my friends. I do appreciate it. Really, really happy. Really, really good to get the win. And also, if you happen to be new here, then consider becoming a subscriber as well. Subscribe so you don't miss the next Decktamer upload. We're playing it regularly right here. So thanks so much. Once again, I do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.
Promise you come for me, the stakes that you will bring you home.